Hey folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. So, yesterday we saw the Nick Ball TJ Doheny fight. And I commented in the video that I thought that Nick Ball was quite fortunate not to get a point deducted for the kick at the end of round one. At the time, I thought, it was a pragmatic sort of decision by the referee. Doheny had been holding on to Nick Ball's head, and Nick Ball apparently sort of kicked him. And I thought, he could have deducted a point, but it was probably the right thing to do by the ref to make that sort of pragmatic decision. And I've slept on it, and I've seen a Nick Ball interview this morning. And I have to say that I've changed my mind. Nick Ball said, laughingly and jokingly with the interviewer, that he need TJ Doheny in the thigh and then kicked him. So this changes the tenor of the event a little bit for me. It's instead of a one-time synapse, blowout in your mind and you do something like that stupidly, which could have been a point deducted, but the referee chose to sort of do what the referee did. We have two events. We have the knee and the kick. And to me, that makes a difference. It's not an instant split-second thing, but it's rather an instant split-second thing followed by a premeditated second thing. I would be prepared to forgive one, maybe arguable point deduction, but the second, that to me shows something different. And of course, Nick Ball has been joking about it. He said, it was me old Thai boxing thing coming back, he's lucky I didn't then punch him in the head. And, and then the interviewer says, well, you did. He said, yeah, but that's allowed. But he was laughing and joking about it. Not a moment of remorse or introspection about saying, I probably shouldn't have done that. He's kind of cocky and laughing about it. Now, to me, the British Boxing Board of Control should take that interview and, frame by frame analysis of the fight. And I think the British Boxing Board of Control should convene a hearing with a view to imposing a penalty on Nick Ball. Now, the penalty could range from the fight being declared a no contest, to the decision being reversed, to a financial penalty being imposed. Again, the referee made a pragmatic, if you like, decision, though, of course, had he disqualified Nick Ball, it would have probably been a riot. He was the A-side fighter in his hometown. But and I've heard Frank Warren say, well, it didn't affect the outcome of the fight. Oh, I don't know, and neither does Frank Warren know. But Queensberry rules are clear. It was a violation of the rules. And I know Nick Ball fans will say, yes, but TJ Doheny shouldn't have been holding him by the head. Actually, at the time that the kick was delivered, he wasn't holding him by the head. And, there's an old expression that two wrongs don't make a right. And so it's the knee followed by the kick, followed by the laughing and joking about it as though, hey, fuck you, I'm the world champion, I'm the top guy, he deserved what he got kind of attitude. That to me really has spoiled the victory that Nick Ball has achieved. And I have to say that if he had tried this stuff in Japan against Inoue, being disqualified would have been the least of his concerns. I've always looked forward to the opportunity to see Nick Ball and Inoue, and to be fair, I probably would have been cheering on Nick Ball. I have to say that after this fight, if he fights Inoue, I will not be cheering Nick Ball on. I mean, I never at any time thought that Nick Ball would beat Inoue. But I would have cheered him on, for the old country kind of thing. But this, not just the in-ring behavior, but the cold light of day post-fight interview where he's not remotely remorseful. That's turned me off Nick Ball, I'm afraid. And those are my views. If you're a Nick Ball fan, I'm sorry to have to have disappointed you. But I think that fair is fair. The British Boxing Control should now hold a hearing and make a determination that they see fit, because this lack of discipline on the part of a fighter is something that ought not to be in any way encouraged, or the authorities shouldn't acquiesce in. I mean, they disqualified Doherty, right, for a split-second late punch. Well, Ball's kicking, kneeing, and then kicking, and then, of course, the subsequent throwing to the ground twice, which he also laughed about. Again, very, very cavalier behaviour. I don't think he should be allowed to get away with that. And if the British Boxing Board of Control don't do anything, I think what they are doing is encouraging, by their silence, other fighters to do similar. So those are my views. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. You're absolutely entitled to a contrary opinion. Those are just my views. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.